Hey guys, it's me, Made Up Jen, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know what I used and what I kept and what I didn't like from Ulta's semi-annual sale. So as you guys know, it used to be the 21 days of beauty sale. It used to only be beauty items. That's why they changed the name to it, because now they actually integrated hair products. Obviously they already had skin products and makeup. They just added on some actual hair care deals, which I'm gonna show you guys stuff that I kept and did not keep. Some of the stuff that I did not keep, I'm just gonna put a picture of it right here, just because I did return it. I used it once and I was just like, no, I'm returning it. Some of the other stuff I bought just for the hype, and then I kind of was like, wait, maybe I should return that. So we're gonna start with the makeup stuff. The first thing I used that was part of the semi-annual sale was this. This is this is the Side by Side nude palette from Nabla. This was one of their more highly rated palettes. The other palettes did not have good reviews on Ulta, so I actually went with this one, and this is what I'm using in my eyes right now. This is honestly a color scheme where you can use this every freaking day. There's a transition color, like an all over the lid color, where you can just, you know, do that latte look. The only thing that I did not like from this is I did use this color Beauty Mark, and I try to use it on my inner corner. I try to use it on my outer corner right here in my crease and my inner V. I was trying to remember what the hell it was called. I was trying to I used it in the V and it just did not want to actually blend. It gave me kind of a hard time. I did use about 4 shadows in here, so I used the color Bonjour to pretty much go in as my transition color, and I went ahead and then used the color where did I get Halftime, which is more of a neutral brown. This is actually a really nice brown. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. And then I went ahead and used the color Clan as an actual liner. You guys can see it. That one did not give me a hard time and almost as good as the color Halftime and Bonjour. One of the things that I do want to mention when it comes to this palette is the mattes are nice and pigmented. Some of them do have good blendability. Some of these shimmers though, they're not like a regular dry shimmer. You touch them, they feel bouncy. And let me go ahead and go in with my finger and show you guys, like when I went ahead and swatched it, this is what it actually looks. So there's no like real pigment to these colors. They're just pretty much like a nice little topper type of color, which is what I did with the color Body and Soul. I went ahead and used it as a topper just to give me some type of like natural nice little glitter moment. But all of the glitters are that cushy, like you have to use your fingers, or you're gonna have to wet your brush. If you use a regular brush, it might not grab on as good as you think it's going to, but this is a good little traveling palette to use, like if you are going out of town and you need something quick. It has a mirror on there. Sorry guys if you guys see that reflection but it has a mirror, and this is a really good travel palette. Is it gonna give you like Anastasia like vibes with the, you know, with the pigment? Not as good, but I think this was well worth the half price that I paid for. Would I pay full price for this? Probably not, but since I did get it at half off, I stayed with it, and this is what I'm using right now. And the next thing that I used on my face that was part of the sale were these two guys right here. So I have actually used this foundation before, but the color I got, it was perfect in store, and then it oxidized on me, and then I just looked super tan. But no matter what everyone always told me the same thing. Your skin looks so good. What foundation are you using? Every time I use this foundation, people always want to ask me, like random people. I'll be like at Walmart, I'll be at Target, and or at work, and then people will literally tell me, what foundation are you wearing, because it looks so good. And I'm just like, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation. And I have been going back and forth. I bought this in Christmas time. It was 40% off during Christmas time, and I actually ended up returning it because the people at the Ulta I went to, were being a big pain in my behind. And I only say that because I tried to exchange it for my actual shade, because I went in there at I went into Ulta, and I actually had one of the prestige people, like the people who work on that side of the store, come and match me. And she put like 3 shades. We waited for it to oxidize, and we found the perfect shade, which is the one I'm using right now, which is in the color 220N. My summer shade, the one that I was using during the summertime, because it was way too dark for me for all the time, it was, I believe, 310, 305 neutral. It was a neutral color, but it actually oxidized warm, so I needed to exchange it. And the reason why I'm saying they were being mean is because I said, okay, I'm gonna grab this one and I'm gonna exchange it for the other one that I did buy. Didn't want to honor the price match. I obviously got it for 40% off. They just wanted me to pay the full price for the actual foundation, and I was like, but it's the exact same thing, why can I not exchange it? And they were just like, well, that's just what the manager said. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's I'm gonna return it. So I ended up returning it, and it went on sale obviously for half off. And yeah, I bought it, and I got it in the right shade. As you guys can see, it looks really good on my skin. Obviously you can still see through. I didn't go full coverage. I actually just concentrated it more on my cheeks, on the bottom portion of my cheeks, my forehead, a little bit on the nose. I didn't really concentrate it like on my actual high points of my cheek. I literally just spread it out and then just kind of covered over the blush that I had over it. And then also the other thing I got from Anastasia was this is the Magic Concealer. So this one, I actually went in store and I tried a couple of different colors. Since the foundation oxidized, I figured the concealer was going to do the same thing to me. So in case you guys are wondering, I am wearing the color number 6. So if you are anywhere, I can't even tell you like NC or for MAC. I don't know the colors. I've never actually worn MAC, so I can't even compare to you guys. But if you guys are like Maybelline Fit Me 228, this is the color that I'm using, which is number 6. I was stuck between number 6 and number 8. And honestly, guys, this thing is so pigmented. I literally just put a little bit on my face and I just blended out with an actual beauty sponge. And the only reason why I blended out with a sponge is because I wanted to sheer out, because it's so heavy duty and actually really pigmented and full coverage. So the first time I used it, I did dab a little bit on my hand, and then with a concealer brush I just went in, but that was more like a natural everyday look that I was going for, and it worked out perfectly great. I don't know what took me so long to try it. Probably the fact that it's full price and I wasn't willing to pay full price for something that I had never tried. So I actually do like that some of the things that they included in the sale this time around were stuff that I hadn't tried out before, and also stuff that hadn't been in any other 21 days of beauty steals. So I actually do appreciate that I was able to get this full combo right here. So I'm going to be using this most of the year because it looks really good on my skin. And then also the next thing that I bought, and I actually returned it and then I went in for a different color. It's going to be this. This is a Too Faced Cloud Crush Blurring Blush. This is in the color Velvet Crush, in case you were wondering what color I'm wearing. Guys, the first time I tried this, I tried Tequila Sunset and it just looked so patchy on me that I was just like, what did I do? I need to go ahead and return this, or maybe I need to go ahead and maybe just try another color. Maybe that color just isn't the one for me. And boy, was I right. This color right here, guys, it's so pretty. I have it on the cheek, and yes, I did have a liquid base, but when I applied the foundation, most of that actually cleared out. So, well, not cleared out, but it blended out a little bit more into my actual foundation color. So this is the color right here, and it comes with a little mirror on top. And honestly, guys, It smells, I don't know what it smells like, almost like sweet gingerbread, but not. I don't know what it smells like, but it smells so good. It does not stay on the face, by the way. Like, as you're applying it, you're gonna smell it and you're gonna be like, ooh, like, especially if you go over nose. But eventually you can't even smell the smell anymore. Not saying that I wouldn't mind smelling the smell, because it smells really good. And I'm actually glad that I exchanged it and I went with a different color, because I really wanted to give these a chance. I know that these went viral a couple of months ago with the watermelon color that they have, and I honestly just don't feel like that color goes towards my skin tone. You know, to each their own, but for me specifically, I just did not want to go with that color scheme on my face. I actually don't have anything in that sort of color for my blushes. And the other thing that I got that is makeup related is this. So this is the Beauty Blender, the Power Pocket Puff. This is a dual-sided powder puff. I literally only use one side. I'm not gonna lie to you, I only use the pink side. I don't even bother with the beige color, as you guys can tell from the actual one I have. I never ever go to the other side. I don't even know what the main purpose of the other side is. I just know this side is so soft and so, like, it just goes right into the little areas that I need to, and it blends out so beautifully with my powder, and it makes it so smooth. And I'm just like, why have I not bought you before? I know that Real Techniques has their own version of this, but I can tell you right now, like, I've seen that be returned a lot. So this, I don't see returned as much, and with good reason. I actually bought two because I was like, you know, they're half off, I might as well buy two for the price of one. And I am so glad I did, because I don't even know how I'm supposed to wash this, if I can wash it, but we're gonna use this as long as possible until I have to use this one, and then until maybe it goes on sale again and I can buy another one. Okay, and the last three things that I have that are makeup related that I bought are these from Anastasia. So these, oh wait, where's the other one? These three that you see right here is the lip combo I have on right now. So if you've ever been here on my channel, you guys know I tend to stay very neutral tone on my lips, and I love a glossy lip. I cannot for the life of me stick to matte. I try to do just the lipstick and the pencil, and I did it last week when I went to Vegas, and the color is really pretty just like that. It's a nice blend. It just looks really pretty from the inside out if you blend it right. But I just felt like the matte look just wasn't the thing for me, so I went ahead and added this one. But this combo that I'm using right now is the lipstick is in the color Honey Taupe, a satin, and then the pencil is this lip liner called in Malt. And this gloss, which by the way, I'm so happy I got it, this lip gloss is called Latte. So these three is what I'm wearing right now. Very comfortable, very long lasting. This, no lie, will last me, give or take, 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4, depending on what activity is I'm doing. Like if I'm at work and I'm talking a lot, by the time I need to take my break, which is at that 2 hour, 3 hour mark, 2.5 hour mark, I need to just reapply maybe a little bit of the lip liner and a little bit of the gloss just to like bring it back to life. But these are so good. The only obviously downside is that I have to sharpen this pencil, but I am willing to do that because these are so good. Like they just glide on the lip, they don't tug. And then this lipstick also, I know it says satin, but it pops out matte, so I don't know if it's like a satin matte. But I did buy another nudish color, which is in the color Haze, and then I bought 2 more lip pencils in the color Chai and Cool Brown. This mauve color, I did swatch it in store and I liked it, and then I think I did these 2 also. The Chai is more of a darker burgundy tone, and then the Cool Brown is more of a honey brown, and then this mauve color is literally a true brown, and I think they have a color called True Brown also, but I went ahead and decided to go with this color instead, malt, and it just goes perfectly with my tone. I cannot wait to reuse the rest of these. I've just used these. These are really good, and they're in my bag and I keep reaching for them every time. This is something that honestly I would probably think about buying again, even if it's regular price, maybe on sale. I'll wait. Well, we'll wait and see. I did return the Iconic, the London. There was a 6-piece all cream like contour, blush, and highlight set, which honestly guys, I almost kept. It was the bronzers, the bronzers and contour color they have in there. Chef's kiss, guys. It is so good. I actually wore it on a no makeup day. I can't remember who I saw, but I saw her apply just like bronzer, and then she went in with just a light little tint, and then she blended it all together, and it just looks so good. So I decided to try it that same day. So I used the Iconic. As soon as I got it the next day, I used it, and the two brownish, the contour and bronzer colors that are in there are so good. They blend so well, and if you are anywhere near my skin tone, or even a shade maybe 2 or up, it'll work for you. But if you're above 2 shades, it's not gonna work for you. Those tones are way too they're not dark enough for anybody who's darker 2 tones than me. So it's still good. The downfall of that palette were the blushes. So the blushes had like literally like pieces of glitter in them, and I was just like, I cannot believe this is so beautiful. And the pieces of glitter would like fall into my pores, and it would just accentuate my pores, and it just made it look nasty. It was not happening for me. Now we're gonna move on to the other stuff. So I did buy skincare items also as perfumes. So they did have the Acqua di Gio Giorgio Armani perfume half off. I was so upset about this one though, because Sephora was also trying to compete with Ulta on their sale. So yeah, they went ahead and offered each and every size half off, and I didn't see that until at the end of the day, and by that time I was pissed. It already had sold out. And I know that a lot of people, it's like this is like a younger smell, like it's not more of a woman vibe, but honestly guys, this one with this one together, they smell so good. Individually they do smell good on their own, but mixing these two together just elevates it. The only problem obviously that I have with this one is this doesn't last all day the way it should, like in elixir, but I'll take it. It lasts me as long as I need it to last, which is through the day, maybe halfway through the point. I don't even know. People always tell me like I still smell fine. I'm just paranoid and I think I smell musty. This one is Eau de Toilette. This one was not half off. I bought this. This is my backup because I run through these so fast. So I was so mad when I could have gotten the bigger bottle of this for half off at Sephora, and I didn't check, and I should have, but now it's too late. I still bought the 1 ounce one for $35, which is still a steal. If it goes on sale again, I will buy it. If not, I will change to another perfume. It's just perfume, guys, is so expensive. Like honestly, it is so expensive to buy perfume. And now we're gonna move on to a skincare. So I bought these two right here. This one, oh my god, I'm so mad that I didn't try this earlier, but I understand why. This regular price is like $36, $38. Let's see how long it lasts. So as you guys saw, I just shaked it. It is an oil and a toner, and you mix them and you just spray this all over your face. This is a toner. You can also use this before makeup and after makeup. I did use this after makeup. I use it to set my face. It just gave me such a pretty glow. Honestly, I actually I went to Vegas last week, right? And I completely forgot to bring a setting spray. And I had like this little travel size of the Urban Decay all-nighter, and I completely forgot it. But I brought my skincare, and I was actually going to buy the travel size version of this to take with me to Vegas. But I was just like, screw it. I'm going to sacrifice and take this big bottle because I didn't have enough time. I had time, but I kept forgetting that I had to buy it. So that's what that happened. But I use both of these at night. This is the Sunday Riley Pink Drink Firming Resurfacing Essence. This is also really good. It smells really good. It smells like a mimosa, kind of like you're drinking champagne. Like it just Feels refreshing. This one I do recommend you spray directly to the hand and then put it on your face. If you spray through your face, you will literally finish this within 2 months. I use these just at night because they are so expensive. I might even consider buying this one full price because I really like this. I've been struggling with dryness, and this right here, guys, has been bringing my skin back to life. The weather's been really crazy. I have been getting a lot of like these random dry spots right here, and I usually get them during the winter time, closer to the end of winter, about to start spring, because the weather is so random. But I've been using the combination of both of these. They don't irritate my skin. I have very sensitive skin, and these are both cruelty free. And yeah, I love the combination of using both of these. I do recommend, like I said, again, this one directly to your hand. Pat it, rub it, and then pat it onto your face. This is a firming essence. It's supposed to help, especially if you're older. This one, I hope you got your hands on this one, and I hope you definitely got your hands on these because these are amazing. I really like the combination of both of these. Like I said, I am really considering buying them for regular price because I like them so much. And I'm maybe like about to be 1/4 of the bottle, maybe a little bit higher than that, and I've been using this since I got it, so it's been about a month. Oh, I just noticed you can tell the load I have in the back. Sorry if you guys see that in the back. I am washing. It's my day off, so it's cleaning day, so I have a bunch of stuff. Like I have to put that all over. I completely forgot. I thought I hid it like in enough little corner where you weren't gonna be able to see it, but you can see it. But yes, I recommend both of these. If you can get these on sale, get them. Honestly, this one, I might just say, like, if you can afford to buy this to use, buy it. It is so good, and it doesn't smell bad. I've actually smelled some of Beekman's 1802's other product. They use goat milk, and that goat milk scent is just so pungent. It's so, and it stays on. I like put in a serum, the milk serum that they have, the collagen booster or something like that, and I rubbed it and it just smelled, and I'm like, damn. And don't get me wrong, my skin looked nice and soft, but as the smell just lingered, and everywhere I went, I could just smell it, and it just stays with you. And that's something that I was just like, I'm okay. I'm just gonna stick to this one. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't even spray this. I just bought it because there was only like 2 in the store, and I was like, screw it. I'm gonna take it because I feel like people are gonna really want this because they're supposed to be really good for your skin. It's supposed, their Beekman 1802 is like really expensive. So I was just like, screw it. I'm gonna risk it. And if I don't like it, I can always go ahead and return it. I have one more. This is the Dear Claire's freshly juiced vitamin drop and the pure vitamin C and Satella asiatica extracts hybrid stabilization technology. So these vitamin drops, it's a unique and effective serum formulated with pure vitamin C, stabilized L-ascorbic acid, mildly improves skin tone and texture without harsh irritations. So I've been, like I said, I've been dealing with these weird dryness, and my skin's just been not cooperating with me. So I actually had to change a lot of my skincare. I changed up my whole daytime and my nighttime skincare, which is crazy because I just recorded the daytime one like 2 weeks ago that I was gonna post, and I did not post it because my skin just, it was getting worse. I started getting the dermatitis, and then I started getting a lot of irritation around the laugh lines. When something just doesn't work with my skin, I get bumps all over here. And then if something doesn't work with my eyes, I get bumps and irritation, and it lasts for like 2-3 weeks, which is what actually ended up happening with a lip product that I bought from Ulta. I bought, and I'm gonna say it because I feel like I have to say it, I bought the Polite Society. I bought their blush, the new little pout blush, and I also bought their lip gloss balms because they're vegan, they're cruelty free, as you guys might not know or do know now. I only buy cruelty free items. Even if something's vegan, if it's not stamped with the cruelty free and they're not cruelty free actually on the list, like, I will not buy it. I am really like trying to go more better with the things that I put on my face. I am getting older, and a lot of the stuff like chemicals and other stuff just does not work with me. And a lot of the cruelty-free items, vegan items, are the ones that are just working better with my skin. But the Polite Society, they have these lip gloss balms, and I tried the clear one, which is coconut cream, and my lips felt fine, but towards the end of the day, like, I needed to keep reapplying the balm, and I just didn't want the purpose of that for me to just reapply and waste it all day, because I think that thing is like $22. And then I bought two other colors. I bought French Toast and this other berry one, but I went in and I did the lip thing, and I actually topped off with French Toast, and I got dermatitis on my lips. I got literally bumps all over the top portion of my lips, and I just had to mention it because I'm so mad, because I really wished it worked for me. A lot of those stuff tends to work for me, but this time it did not, so I had to bring it up. But we're gonna move on to the last thing, which is hair products. I might return this one. I'm still kind of like, I'm still trying this out. I did try it, and I did blow dry my hair with it, and it did decently fine, but it didn't impress me. This right here, guys. The one that didn't impress me that I'm talking about is the Lola-V. This is Jennifer Aniston's hairline, if I'm not mistaken. This is the perfecting leave-in. It's supposed to condition, protect, repair, and style your hair. I actually ended up buying this after thinking I wasn't gonna buy it, but now I'm kind of like, I could still return it. I've used it once, but like I said, it did not impress me enough for me to be like, oh my god, you need to go out there and buy that. I think it's worth the money. I can't even tell you that because I don't know. I used it once and it just didn't wow me, but this bad boy right here this one was it for me. So this is the Biology Bond Therapy. This is a smoothing leave-in cream that you use right after you get out the shower. Like, you could towel dry your hair, and then you let it down, you know, when it's almost like air drying. You put this in your hair, you put it all over your hair, you brush through, and then you blow dry your hair, and you're gonna see like your hair is gonna be, it looks somewhat smooth, but there's like some frizziness. But then I go in with my brush. If you guys have seen how I do my hair like in less than 10 minutes, I'll link the video here. But I use better products now, so now my hair doesn't look like that video. It looks better. I wish I would have recorded this video when I still had my hair. I literally had my hair with this for like 5 days. I didn't even wash my hair. I did use dry shampoo, obviously, at the roots, but this thing left my hair looking so good, so smooth, and it felt so soft. I was just like, oh my god. That I bought this the week before they did the semi-annual sale. They did do like a preview day for everybody who was diamond and platinum. They put some of the stuff for half off, which was going to be part of the sale. They put this on there. So I tried this on. I tried this before I tried anything else, and I bought a second one, a backup one, just in case. I can't afford to get it for regular price. But I went ahead and I bought a backup for this one. This is something I do recommend if you have color treated hair that's like oily at the top and dry at the bottom. I do recommend that. It has the 2-3 times that I've used it, my hair just feels so good after, and it doesn't look frizzy. And even if it looks slightly a little bit frizzy, I go in with this. This is the all-in-one multi-benefit oil. This is for all hair types. I use this just kind of like a topper. Like my hair will look nice and smooth, but I'll just put the slightest little bit into my hair, just the tips, just a little bit. But this, I think this is good. Would I buy this again? This will probably last me a while, so probably not for a long time, but I would 100% recommend this before I recommend the oil. Like, if you could buy one thing from Biology, I would recommend this instead of the oil. But I'm going to tell you guys the 3 things that I bought and returned. 2 of them I did not even bother using. So I actually bought the Joico Blowout cream, which is what's on my hair right now. I actually returned it yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I returned it yesterday. I blew out my hair. hair, and I didn't even like style it. I just blow dried it, and then I just went in with the brush for my Dyson, and my hair, the tips look so dry, they look burnt. I just did not like how it made my hair feel, and I do not want to stay with something that's gonna make my hair feel like that. So yeah, I returned it literally the next day after using it. And there are two more things that I bought that I again bought because I was so hyped about it, but I actually didn't even bother using it. I didn't even open it, and I think they weren't cruelty free, and I think I googled it and it said yes, but they didn't have the actual seal, so I went based off of that. And the Joico is cruelty-free vegan, but the next two things I'm talking about, which is the Pureology, the color, it's the 21, it's right here. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. It's that one. I bought it, everyone was talking about it was so good, everyone was buying it, and I just freaked out, and I was like, maybe I should get it too. And I bought it, and it stayed in a bag, but I returned that. And I also returned, I don't know, a lot of people are gonna like, oh, look at me funny about this one, but I returned the Olaplex, the number 6. That was also half off, and I didn't even use it. It's literally still in a bag somewhere in my car, I think, that I need to return, which I'm going to return tomorrow. But I am returning it. I didn't even bother using it. Sometimes I've learned that it's overhyped, but that doesn't mean that it's actually good for you. Or it is good for some people, but it's just not good for me. I always tell people, like, just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Your skin, your environment, what you eat, everything just affects what you use. So I don't want to recommend something to you and then it doesn't work out for you, and then you just don't trust my judgment anymore. But it's because everybody's skin is just so different, you know? And hair is the same way. I have known some people who use certain stuff and they loved it, and then I used it and it burnt my hair. So it's just, like I said, everything is so different. But I returned those 3 hair items. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for me for all the stuff that I bought from Ulta'S beauty sale, semi-annual sale, whatever it's called, the 21 days of sales. I always still call it 21 days. But those are the things that I've kept, and all the stuff that I did not keep, obviously, it just didn't work for me. Obviously, it's so much different for everybody else. I always mention it, especially when people are asking for recommendations from me and they see me and they're like, what did you use? What are you doing? What did you put on your skin? It's like when I tell people I'm about to be 35 and they don't believe me and I'm wearing no makeup and they're like, no way, I thought you were like 25. Like, and they always ask me what it is I use, and I always tell them the same thing. I'm like, well, it might have worked for me, but that doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. But I'm still gonna recommend it to you. Just be very, try it for a couple days and see if it works, and if it doesn't, like, it just probably isn't meant for you. But that is it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you guys got for the sale and what worked for you and what didn't work for you. I think the sale was good. I didn't shop every day for certain stuff. I was very selective, and then there was certain stuff that I like checked days before to see, like, oh, let me look at the reviews. Let me see what people are talking about. Is it good? Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that's where I went with that. And that is going to be it for me, guys. If you guys like this video, please make sure to like it. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.